Hello, welcome to Leadership with Mutefe. Have you ever been in a situation where everything was just going wrong? It seemed as if nothing was working. You're out of finances. You have to get to the hospital for a medical check, and then you come out that, yes, you have an ailment that needs treatment. You've run out of gas the previous day, right? It just seemed as if your whole world was imploding. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been in that kind of situation? So in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do to help yourself get out of a situation like that. You see, many times when we find ourselves in that position or in that place where everything was just going wrong and you could not really place your finger on what the problem is, you see, it triggers this thing in people to become frantic, and you are just here and there, you're digging, you're doing everything, but you are not getting any results, you're not making any headway in life. So how do you deal with this? So here are 5 things that you can do. Now, first, you've got to accept responsibility. You see, yes, you may say, but it's not my doing. I had nothing to do with this. It's not my fault that, the project did not work out, even though you are the project leader, But you've got to accept responsibility. You see, change never happens until someone accepts responsibility. Responsibility is the act of saying that I am going to do everything possible to fix this. It is saying this went bad on my watch and I'm going to fix this. You see, responsibility is taking ownership. You see, it is the first step to fixing anything. It is taking ownership of the situation. You see, and that is where many people shy away from. They don't want to own the problem. But you've got to own the problem if you are going to fix the problem. So the first step is to accept responsibility of the situation. The second step is what? Stop digging. You see, we tend to want to dig further. We tend to want to just, what can I do? Everything, you're just here and there and you are trying to do. But now, work with me here. If you knew what to do, you wouldn't be in that mess in the first place. Makes sense, right? If you knew what to do, you wouldn't be there. The reason you are there is because you did not know what to do. So stop digging. Stop digging. Stop digging. Don't get yourself further into the mess because you are trying to dig. So the second step after accepting responsibility is to pause and stop digging. Then step number 3 is get help. It's just make a logical sense that if all you know has not been able to fix the situation, then the key is in something you don't know. So get help. Be willing to talk to someone. Be willing to have someone give you an advice. Be willing to meet someone who is an expert in the situation. Get help. And help can come in any way, right? Get help. Get someone that you can learn from to teach you, for you to be able to fix the situation better. So you've got to accept responsibility. You've got to stop digging. Then you have to get help from someone else. Because if all you know cannot fix it, then you need external structure to be able to get this thing done, to fix the problems that are challenging you. Your financial problems, your marital problems, your health problems, whatever it is, you need someone different to be able to tell you what to do. Then step number 4, after you've gotten help, after you've talked to that person, take action. Many people learn and learn and learn and learn, but they never put to use what they say they are learning. They never take action. Results follow action. So you've got to take action. What did that person ask you to do? What was the counsel about? You've got to follow the steps that they gave you and, to the letter to be able to resolve the situation. So take action with what you have learned to be able to resolve it. And then step number 5, even though this is not common for many people, but I believe this is what completes the cycle, right? Because this world operates on laws and principles. So I believe that what makes the cycle complete is when you also teach others what you have learned. Accept responsibility. Stop digging. Get help. Take action. Then teach others what you have learned. Many people stop at the point of, yes, they took action, they got the results, but they never passed on their knowledge to someone else. They never passed on what they've learned to someone else. That process that you went through has made you become another person. I always say to my students, to people who learn from me, that the greatest reward you get from anything is the person you become at the end of the process, right? So that is a different person. So you've got to teach someone also how to become the person that you have become yourself. So teaching others completes the cycle of coming out of anything, because then the universe, the laws that govern us, recognizes that this one has a heart for people, right? And things begin to take shape. So remember the 5 things that you can do. Number 1 is to accept responsibility. Number 2 is to stop digging. Number 3 is to get help. Number 4 is to take action. And number 5 is to teach others what you have learned in the process. I hope you got value from this. See you again for another session of Leadership with Mutefe. Bye for now.